Welcome to the 7th Lagos State Climate Change Summit with the theme 7 Years of Climate Change Governance in Lagos State, celebrating success stories, reviewing challenges and setting future agenda. The physical environment of Lagos State is very unique as a result of its location and diversity of its resources. It is incessantly subjected to rising industrialization, population explosion and urbanization, which pose a lot of challenges. Of all the challenges facing human race, nothing has challenged his survival capacity as the threat now posed by climate change. Without wars, human lives are threatened. This is the biggest challenge of our time.
It remains a peculiar problem that has put us on our toes as it has put other global leaders. It has brought with it calamities such as flooding, heat, severe heat, mudslides, landslides, very harsh and severe weather, desertification, consequential famine, loss of food, loss of crop, loss of farmland, and so much.
The Lagos State government, through its Ministry of Environment, has become the national park leader in proactive thinking and decision-making to overcome the challenges of its environment. The mission of the Ministry of the Environment is to foster a clean, healthy and sustainable environment for the well-being of the citizenry through the application of best practices in environmental management.
The motive for us in Lagos State in leading this campaign is not far-fetched. Our topography, our vulnerability, our population are some of the reasons why we have taken this not only as a challenge, but as a necessary obligation if we are to discharge our fundamental and primary obligations as a government to secure lives and property.
It is worth noting that Governor Fashola's administration has taken some steps through the Ministry of the Environment in managing the physical environment of Lagos State, such as Enlightenment Campaign, good adaptation and mitigation policies and programs. All these develop the capacity of Lagos.
The awareness is getting better, the engagement is getting better, knowledge about the dangers are improving.
In the last 6 years, Lagos State has held 6 summits to identify and establish programs to proffer solutions to climate change challenges. Its maiden and subsequent summits had themes on various environmental challenges. All the summits attracted local and international dignitaries, including state governors, ministers, commissioners, local government chairpersons, business communities in both formal and informal sectors, students, non-governmental organizations, and others. The summits and their communique address the various challenges faced by Lagos State, including sea level rise, flooding and erosion, pollution, chaos in transportation, unemployment, and others.
The previous summit have clearly shown the state's commitment to development and involvement of a climate change conscious society so as to lay the foundations necessary to counteract the prospective global trends. Our review of vulnerability and adaptability of various sectors to climate change in the state commenced at the last summit, when special focus was placed on agriculture, industry, and health sectors. This desire has prepared us to come up with a topical issue that is in tune with the policy thrust of this administration.
In addressing these challenges, Governor Fashola's administration takes proactive steps in implementing its ongoing policies and programs, which continue to develop the capacity of the people to adapt or cope and mitigate or reduce the negative impact of climate change. Some of the challenges have been converted to opportunities, especially in wealth and job creation.
Conserve energy. When I tell people, when you are still brushing your mouth with your toothbrush, switch off the tap. You don't need that water then. When you are going out of your home, how much of the appliances you don't need have you put off? Because even as we don't have enough power, If we conserve what we have, we can still go around.
Lagos is a low-lying coastal region occupying 187 kilometers of Nigeria's coastline, laced with freshwater creeks and lagoons. The low-lying land and wetlands occupy 78% of the entire landmass of the state. Its flat topography, soil characteristics, haphazard physical development and others make it susceptible to urban, coastal and river flooding. In Lagos, flood occurs where there is heavy rain and the discharge is so high that the cross-sections of the existing flood control infrastructure, that is drains, are unable to contain the runoff. Through Governor Fashola's vision of a flood-free Lagos, efficient management of stormwater, good infrastructure system, while preserving water resources, the Office of Drainage Services (ODS) of the Ministry of the Environment has very effective defloading and erosion control programs. In doing this, ODS deploys various equipment including dual function and flusher machine, water master for desilting and devegetation of drains. More durable and resilient stormwater drainages are being built in various locations. Through erection of dikes along the Victoria Island Beach, popularly called Bar Beach, and Eco Atlantic City project, the frequent flooding which Ahmadu Bello Way experiences has been curtailed.
The Eco Atlantic project is one of those mitigation and adaptation strategies to protect all of these real estates. If that project had not been started, we would not be sitting here today. Many of the liaison houses that were abandoned, that were deserted, have come back because of the far-sightedness and the resourcefulness and the commitment that led to the birth of that project. Jobs have returned to that coastline. The road that was there had disappeared. But many of you, including me, drove that road today because that project provides the defense for the coastline of Lagos.
The Atlantic City, an artificial island emerging from the sea, will be of great economic value. People will work, transact business and live on this island, which was before a disaster zone.
From a problem, an opportunity is being created, and that is the story of Atlantic City.
Kudos to Governor Fashola's administration for deriving a fortune from an environmentally disadvantaged area. Under his administration, various Lagos state government departments and agencies have made progress in their environmental policies and programs. The Lagos Waste Management Authority, LOMA, is on top of managing various categories of wastes, including those that are hazardous or harmful. Its acquisition of modern equipment and vehicles ease collection and transfer of waste from homes or transfer loading stations to landfill sites. Programs and activities are ongoing to convert the waste to wealth. They include methane gas collection project at Olushosun in Ojota, Ojo Plastic Recycling Plant, conversion of sawdust to briquettes which serve as fuel for cooking, resource recovery plant at Igondo. For medical waste which are hazardous or harmful, LOMA has facility at Ushodi for treating and making them harmless to humanity. The Lagos Metropolitan Area Transport Authority, LAMATA, is confronting the challenges of transportation through its policies and programs. LAMATA discovered through its air quality monitoring study that vehicles contribute approximately 43% of ambient air pollution in Lagos, and it is the growing source of global greenhouse gas, principally carbon dioxide. With the vision of providing a modern integrated multimodal public transport system that makes Lagos State a world-class city, Governor Fashola's administration through LAMATA made progress in developing a fully integrated mass rapid transit covering rail, bus rapid transit (BRT) and water transportation. One of the mitigating measures on emission of carbon dioxide, the principal gas causing global warming and climate change, is tree planting. Through its tree planting program, Lagos State Park and Garden, LASPARK, has planted about 6 million trees to mop up carbon dioxide, beautify the city and provide more oxygen to our environment. Lagosians are discouraged from felling trees. Where and when it is absolutely necessary, LASPARC has equipment called Big John Tree Planter to transplant mature trees. The LASPARC program of greening Lagos has converted areas formerly occupied by miscreants to green and beautiful arenas. For wealth and job creation, the greening projects have opened a vista of opportunities to the supply chain and created about 6,000 jobs. In the area of advocacy, the Advocacy Unit of Office of Environmental Services, Ministry of the Environment, runs various environmental awareness programs and projects. Climate change clubs are established in Lagos State primary and secondary schools. The club engages and spreads the gospel of environmental protection and sustainable development. The state organizes annual climate change anniversary where Governor Fashola encourages the club members to be good ambassadors as the sky is their limit.
Not only have we sustained this idea about protecting the environment, I think the sustainability will reach its crescendo when one of you or more of you become commissioners, permanent secretaries, directors and officers in the Ministry of Environment in my lifetime and still pursue this climate change club for the generation that is coming after you.
Members of the club engage in various environmental competitions, including a co-climate change quiz contest, Me and My Tree and others. Students who excel in these competitions are sponsored overseas to engage in various school exchange programs. They and their parents have good stories to tell.
My name is Odufo Razan, Ambassador of the Environment. I'm a student of Akidon Senior Grammar School, Surulere, Lagos. My trip to Germany has been a wonderful experience. We visited different places, we learned different things, and that's changed my perception. I'm thanking the Lagos State government for this trip.
My name is Ibikule Favor. I'm from Wafalawiya Senior High School, located at number 16, Osborne Road, Ikoyi, Lagos. My experience in the German trip has been a wonderful one, starting from the waterworks. We went to the Awo waterworks and they told us how they preserve water and how they conserve water for the use of others. They told us that they don't use chemicals to treat it, they oxidize it, and after oxidizing, it's safe for drinking, and also you can walk into their toilet and drink their water because their water is very safe. We also went to their African forest where we were taught how to plant trees and practice afforestation and not deforestation. We planted trees there. We know that the trees will grow one day. They told us that we should learn how to practice afforestation, we should stop felling trees, and they also told us that in their country, when they cut one tree, they plant 10. And this is a good practice. I want Nigeria to also imbibe and plant more trees and practice afforestation.
My name is Ibikunle John, the father of Ibikunle Favor, one of the delegates to Germany from Climate Change Club. I'm very happy for this kind gesture that Lagos State government gave to my family for sponsoring our daughter to Germany. It's a good thing that Lagos State has started, and I want them to continue in this way. It's a sort of encouragement for other students to work hard so that they too can go to different places like South Africa, Germany, USA, like Lagos State government has been doing. And I want other students to join the Climate Change Club.
Lagos is winning. Let us join hands with Governor Fashola and our Governor-elect Akiomi Ambode in protecting and uplifting the environment of Lagos.
Èkó ò ní bàjẹ́ o.